Hello there, Miss Shibley here with our skills lesson for today, and today we're focusing on reviewing and practicing. What I will learn today are I can fix sentences with missing punctuation by adding periods, exclamation points, question marks, and commas in the appropriate places. I can read the long cab ride with purpose and understanding and answer oral, literal, and inferential questions about key details in the story. So let's begin by our punctuation practice. What is this first punctuation called? You're right, it's a period. What is this next one called? A question mark. Okay, what is this one called? An exclamation point. And what is this last one called? A comma. Okay, a period is used at the end of a sentence that makes a statement or tells us something. When you see a period at the end of a sentence, you should pause and take a breath. A question mark is used at the end of a sentence that asks a question. An exclamation point is used at the end of a sentence that expresses excitement. So you should read the sentence with excitement when you see an exclamation point. And a comma is used to separate items in a series of 3 or more things. And remember, a series is a list. So we're going to do some practice on 10.2. And today's date is June 17th, 2020. Our directions for this page say fix the sentences by adding a question mark, a period, an exclamation point, or a comma. Ready? Number 1. Martez likes to run, play hopscotch, swim, and draw pictures. Okay, let's read that sentence again. Martez likes to run, play hopscotch, swim, and draw pictures. Oh, that listed 3 or more items. So we know we have to add commas. We're going to add a comma after run, after hopscotch. We should add one after swim, and then put a period at the end of pictures. Number 2. Kay had coleslaw, pork chops, and corn for dinner. What should we add to our sentence? You're right, we need commas and a period. So we're going to add a comma after coleslaw, a comma after pork chops, and a period after dinner. Number 3. Would you like 1 or 2 scoops? You're right, it is a question, so we need a question mark at the end. Number 4. I like winter, spring, and summer best. Oh, you're absolutely correct. We do need a comma and a period. I like winter. Oh, we need winter needs a comma after it. Spring needs a comma. Then we need a period at the end of our sentence. Number 5. It's hot, hot, hot. That needs commas and exclamation point. Number 6. Could you explain how to get to the playground? That is asking a question, so we need a question mark at the end. Number 7. Mark, Ben, and Jim saw a black and white skunk. Yeah, we need comma after Mark, after Ben, and a period at the end of skunk. Would you like to dance with me? Let's see questions. We need a question mark at the end. Great job. Okay, now we're on to our reader, Kay and Martez. And our story for today is The Long Cab Ride. So let's see. Our spellings for today, we have the A sound written AI, airport, plains, rainforests. We have the A sound written AY, staying, day, way, pay, K. We have two-syllable words, deserts, whispers, describes, wetlands, and our tricky word is Carlos. Okay, let's preview our vocabulary for today. A cab is a car people ride in and pay someone to take them somewhere. An inn is a hotel. Sites are places. Jabs means to poke. A shrine is a place where people go to worship someone or something special. And our saying or phrase is greetings, which is used to say hello. Our purpose for reading today's story is to find out what happens on the long cab ride. Remember, a cab is a car that people ride in to pay someone to take them somewhere. The long cab ride. Kay and Martez just got to Mexico with Kay's mom and dad. They're at the airport. They're looking for a cab that will take them to the place where they are staying. Kay's dad waves his hand and gets a cab. A man jumps out of a cab and shouts, "Greetings, I'm Carlos. Where can I drive you on this fine day?" "To the inn," says Kay's dad. Carlos steps on the gas. The cab picks up speed. "I will take you to the inn," Carlos says, "and on the way I will take you to see some nice sights here in Mexico." "There are lots of nice sights on the way, or just out of the way a bit." "Thanks," says Kay's dad, "but we are tired from the trip, so can you just take us to where we are staying?" "Here in Mexico," Carlos says, "we have all sorts of land. There are hills and plains, there are deserts, rainforests, and wetlands. I will take you to see some wetlands on the way. They are not far out of the way." "Wetlands?" says Kay's dad. "Where's the inn?" He starts to say something else, but Kay's mom jabs him in the back. "Hush," she whispers, "let him share." Carlos waves his hands and describes things as he drives. "Should you use those hands to drive the cab?" Kay's dad asks. But Carlos keeps talking. On the left, he can see a soccer game. Soccer is a big sport in Mexico. "That is an Aztec shrine," Carlos says. "Here is a good place for shopping." "That is my mom's house." At last, the cab zips up to the inn. Carlos tells Kay's dad the price of the cab ride. Kay's dad is upset. It was a long ride, and he must pay a lot. He hates to pay so much, but what can he do? Discussion questions. Where are Kay, Martez, and Kay's mom and dad? You're right, they took a trip to Mexico. Where does Kay's dad want the cab driver to take them? He wants the cab driver to take them to the inn where they will be staying. What are some of the things that Carlos points out? He points out his mom's house, he points out a restaurant, and he points out a few other things along the way. Number 4. Why is Kay's dad upset when he hears the price of the cab ride? Kay's dad doesn't like to spend a lot of money, and the cab ride cost him quite a bit because it was a long ride. Don't forget to send your teacher a picture of all the work